Hello everybody, Wicked Viking here. Hope everyone is doing well. It is a good day today. We did an early morning stream and then we went and hung out with the kiddos. Because it was my day with my kiddos. And while we were gone, we got a package in the mail from Grimfrost. Grimfrost has been supplying me with a lot of the stuff for my wedding. Not a sponsor. But I've been ordering a lot of stuff from them. So by supplying, I've been paying for it, and they've been supplying it. So one of the things I wanted to do for the wedding was an armed procession with the bridesmaids and the groomsmen escorting myself and lady down the walk. So in order to do that, I had to get some AXES. And I could have gotten some run-of-the-mill, cheap, shitty AXES. But I didn't think that'd be any fun. I wanted to get some good AXES. I wanted to get some real AXES. I wanted to get some hand-forged AXES from Sweden. From a company that specifically makes things for Vikings, and they even made items for the show, Vikings. So, it's definitely something that... We're going to turn off the game music for a minute. It's definitely something, and it's definitely a company that knows its Viking stuff. So, we're going to use our axe of opening to open a box of AXES that came in the mail today. I'm assuming it's a box of AXES, because what else would it be? What else could it possibly be? I'm going to see if I can do this without giving away my address, because I didn't cover up the address. Just give me a moment here. Oh, look at that. That address peeled right off there. Okay. That should be good enough. Let's rip up the bottom part so barcode's not readable. I don't know if anyone can do anything with that, but you know, it might be something. I don't know. We haven't done an unboxing in a while. I have forgotten how to do things, and this is not a typical unboxing. This isn't video games. This is unboxing stuff for my wedding. This is a big unboxing. It's a rather expensive unboxing. This box of unboxing is more expensive than both the video game unboxing boxes that I've had combined. So that'll tell you something about this box. So I've almost got the address off. There we go. Axe of opening. All right. So let's go ahead and get this opened up here. So here is my box with the address nicely removed from it. Let's go ahead and open it up, shall we? It's a little weird using an axe to open a box full of axes, but when you open things with an axe and you order axes, this is what you ask for. This day had to come eventually. So inside the box appears to be more boxes. Now each of these axes should be the exact same. It should be everything that I need. And they are. Oh, yes. All right. So the big box has the little boxes in it. So the axe, beautiful. It's perfect. Just what we need. And I think for axe holders. I can get like flashlight holders and use flashlight holders, or just make new ones. I might have to make some new ones for it. Just a ring on a piece of leather. We may have us a new axe of opening. Now they did put an edge on it. I also oiled it. I definitely need to wipe the oil off of it. A little bit of wax there too. My hand's all slippery from the oil on the blade. There we go. There it is. That's the first one. So this is our first axe. Now if I do it right, and I do it smart, I may get somebody to wood burn the names into this. Okay, so here's what I was looking for. So right here, I don't know if you can see it very well. If you see right at the end of my finger, if I can move my finger over far enough, right there at the end of my finger, let's turn it this way. There's runes. The runes say Grimfrost. Yeah, it's sharp. Just cut my finger with it. Very nice. It also comes with a leather sheath, which we're gonna definitely put on here in just a moment. My hand feels really gross. It's very greasy. Very, very greasy. But it is sharp. It cut my hand by accidentally touching it. It's hand forged. So each one of these axes that I pull out today is going to have different tooling marks, different features. So there it is. I'll go ahead and send a message to Lady here. Tell her to come down and look. Let me actually call her. It'll just be easier. Hey, baby.
What you doing?
Can you come downstairs, bring several paper towels, and a Band-Aid, and then yourself, so I can show you these cool axes.
Are you bleeding a lot?
No, they're covered in oil.
Okay. I'm like, did you say Band-Aids too?
Yes. I did cut my finger already.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I did an ouchie.
All right, I love you. I'll be in a sec.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We got to get Lady to come downstairs. She's got to see these. She's going to be giving these to her bridesmaids. So that's axe number 1. Needs to be wiped off better, though. I can't believe I cut myself. They made these sharp. They did a good job with them. So this hand is all just covered in gross grease nastiness. Let's open another one while I wait for Lady to come downstairs. Now, like I said, these are all hand forged. They're all the same axe. so they're all going to be the same length and the same blade style. But because they're hand forged, they're all going to have different tooling marks, different features. Everything other than the shaft and the general shape of the head should all be one of a kind, really. Ooh, yeah, see this one. You can see the markings for Grimfrost. A lot easier. I'm going to show you this. This looks really cool. Get another tissue because Lady's not down here with the paper towels yet. Sure, I'm a little bit more careful. Alright, check out the markings on this one. See, you can tell they're bigger, so you can see them easier. And they're in a different spot. When I hold it up in direct comparison to this one.
So are we sure that we want all of our children to have such sharp
Completely different placement. Look
weapons?
at the placement of them. It's different. You see it? There we go. One you can barely see, the other one's huge. The head's a little bit different sized on this one too, isn't it? No, it's the same. See? Yeah, they've got sheaths. Just tell the kids to make sure they keep them in their sheaths. But what I did, because I'm dumb, I was just wiping it and slammed my finger into the blade. It wasn't too bright. Okay, paper towels. Yeah, they're all completely covered in oil.
I wonder why.
Because when you forge, you harden them in oil. Probably just left it that way. But yeah, I'm bleeding from the tip.
Bleeding from the tip. I'm just waiting for you to cut yourself again.
Shut up your mouth.
Well, you're making me nervous. They're very, very, very sharp. So how are they going to carry them?
Yep,
are they
just
gonna
like
be...
that. Well, probably during the procession they would probably hold them, but afterwards they'd be at their side.
They'll walk with their hands on their hip.
No, they would walk like this. And then when they get to where they're going, they'll holster it. And then just try to make sure that they don't swing their hand into it. And then for the kids, we will take it away from them after the ceremony. So that way they're not worried about it. For the adults, they can have their sheaths and wear them all day if they want. Is that not greasy anymore? See, it's still greasy. Should be okay if it's greasy if I put it in the leather, right?
Well, that's how it came, right?
Well, not in the leather, no. Here. Help me. Just the tip.
They're
See?
so adorable.
I was going like this, and I went dink and dink my finger right into the blade.
You are so funny.
The handle smells good.
Smells good. Okay, we're gonna be kind of creative about this. Okay.
Just gonna doctor me up.
Wait, where do the other ones go? There. And it's your middle finger, too. How the fuck do you do that?
I just showed you. Oh, careful.
Nervous. That's really close.
She's going to
to
chop
my
her nose
face.
off.
Right. Let's not do that. Because I know you love my face the way
I do
it
love your
is.
face. I don't want to carve your face up. Okay, good enough. All right, so take this one and go show Meep and Boyd, because they're both going to get one, and then go show Hot Neighbor.
Go show her right now.
Well, I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, I do need to give her her papers, but I need to start getting ready for bed. That could potentially be a long conversation. I do it tomorrow.
Do whatever you want when you want, baby.
Okay.
You're adult. There we go. Okay.
Ooh, that's so nice.
Okay.
Very, very nice. Ah! Okay. Oops, I bumped something. Did I tapped something?
You're fine.
Okay.
So, axe number 1 and axe number 2. This is axe number 1. This is the one that caused me blood. This needs to go to James.
Oh God. You're funny.
Let's put the sheath on it real quick. It's good craftsmanship on the sheath too. Look at that. Real leather sheath. Hey, Monday. Made just for the weapon. Very beautiful. Smells good. Okay, axe number 2. Let's move on to axe number 3, shall we? I bet you it's going to look a lot like the other ones, only slightly different. I cut myself Monday. Look. First axe I pulled out. Smacked my fingertip right into the blade. Wasn't too bright of me. I had to test the sharpness of the weapon. First hand. Make sure it was high quality. And it was sharp. I barely touched it too. Fucked me up. Made me bleed and everything. I cried a little bit. I didn't cry. Wicked doesn't know how to cry. Okay, axe number 3 of 8. Seen these ones. Why am I aiming myself? Or arming. Why am I arming myself? This is for the wedding. I seriously bought 8 Viking style Authentic, made in Sweden. Hand forged from a reputable company that does a lot of Viking stuff. Grimfrost. AXES. Just so that way the bridesmaids and the groomsmen can be armed for the wedding procession. They are going to escort me and Lady down the aisle. And what good is an escort if they're not armed? Right? I just heard hot neighbor beep her horn.
Baby. It's like 9 something.
After the I do, yes. So instead of throwing a bouquet, Lady's going to throw an axe.
Oh, God. You're very cute.
Let's go ahead and
I'll
set it
show
on
her
the chair.
tomorrow when I bring her paperwork by. She's been gone most of the evening, so I didn't end up bringing her paperwork by, and now I need to start getting ready for bed.
Okay.
I don't want to be a zombie and sleep weird, too. I'm not going to kiss you because you're distracted.
Give me a kiss.
Like, you have sharp things. Love you. Whoops. Trippy.
Say hi to Monday, by the way.
Hi, Monday.
I'm doing good, Solo. How are you?
Hi, Solo.
We just got in our wedding axes. Number 3, I think that one was. Yep, number 3. Time for axe number 4. Now these are all hand forged. Just the phrase wedding axes, yes. Not everyone gets wedding axes. A lot of people have wedding this thing and wedding that thing. Not everyone has wedding axes. So the idea, 4 groomsmen, 4 bridesmaids. Each one is going to have an axe. And because Lady's not in here, I can say it, and a shield. Lady doesn't know that everyone's getting a shield. For the escort. So when they escort us down the aisle, so to speak, they can be armed. Because what good is an escort if it's not an armed escort? If you're not armed, you're just taking a walk. Right? Hey! Gifted 3 months of Tier 1 to Monday Napper. Woo! Monday Napper, welcome to the shield wall. Thank you very much. And skull to both of you with the axe. Thank you very much, Solo. Quite wonderful of you. I jumped in your stream, I think it was earlier today. I didn't say anything because I was just in there for a very short period of time. And you were pretty focused. You were playing Call of Duty Mobile. And I jumped in there. You were playing a map that looked familiar to me. Can't remember which Call of Duty it's from. But it's the one where you're on like a ski resort kind of area. There's a lift that takes... there is a lift that, you know, you don't do anything, but you can jump into it. I really appreciate it, man. I do. It's awesome. Yeah, it's fun to just jump in every once in a while. I don't always say hi. Sometimes I'm just kind of browsing through who's streaming while I'm setting up my stream. And that's what it was. I was setting up my stream. So this is axe number 4. I really like these. So these are all hand forged. Right there, you can see it on this one too. Runes for Grimfrost. Now, Grimfrost is not a sponsor of this. They did not give me anything to promote them. I paid full price for these, minus the discount that I got, because I've bought so much shit there that I've got a loyalty discount for one purchase. And I used it on this purchase. It was really funny. When you order something there, I think it's like your second or your third purchase, you get a... I think on your second purchase, you get a 20% off your next purchase within 20 days. Or 10%. It was 10%. 10% off your next purchase within 20 days. So I'm like, well, I'm going to buy some AXES. It's going to be expensive. Let's use it there. So I almost got one of these AXES for free. Because if you get 10% off, you buy 10. Basically, one was free, right? But I bought 8. I also bought something else, too, that's pretty cool that I can't wait to show you. And the cases are all hand-sewn leather, too. The craftsmanship on this is just amazing. It's really great. And as you can tell, I'm wearing a Band-Aid. Because they're fucking sharp. Because the very first one I opened up, I was wiping it off, and I went to go this way with it, and I went spoop, and ran my finger into the blade. Just about that hard, too. Just about that hard. Not really that hard at all. I mean, not as hard as it would take to cut myself on the axe of opening. But it fucking sliced me open quick. That's 4. Who doesn't like wedding axes? I mean, this is something to get excited for. That's 4. There's 4 more to go. Let's keep going, shall we? It woke me up. Yeah, it woke me up. Made me super fucking alert. Like, oh, fuck, we gotta pay attention. We gotta be careful. Don't fucking play around with these axes. They are sharp as heckers. Axe number 5. So like I said, 4 bridesmaids, 4 groomsmen. So we have 8 axes that we need to open up. I'm super excited to open each one of them up because they're all hand forged independently. So none of them are going to look exactly the same as the other ones. The runes are in different spots. Everything is just a little bit different on each one. Let's not cut our hand off this time. Like taking off a condom backwards. Why would you take off a condom backwards? Well, don't worry about it. These guys are just fucking completely covered in oil. So when I get done unboxing these, before I unbox the next item, I'm actually going to go wash my hands up really good. Because I don't want to touch the next item with greasy, gross hands. Ooh, this one's got a lot of really nice tool marks on it. A lot of tool marks on this one. Whole lot of tool marks on the blade. I don't know if you can see it. Bring it closer. A lot of markings. That's why I wanted to do it this route. These aren't cast blades. These are forged blades. Someone took the time to take a hammer to each one of these. Each one unique. special. And covered in motor oil. So, when these came through customs, I was a little bit nervous. I got the notification that the package has made it to customs, and I'm like, oh, please. Please don't have problems. Not everyone orders 8 AXES from a different country all the time. So, a little bit nervous. We may have some problems getting these weapons through custom. But I kept my eyes on it and watched later that day it said it cleared customs. Cosplayers don't order real weapons though. And cosplayers order off of fucking Amazon. And they order foam and shit. Now, I'm not saying that cosplayers don't have some amazing items, because they do. But cosplayers have foam items because a lot of conventions and stuff like that won't let you carry real weapons. So, why spend all the money on a real metal weapon that you can't take to conventions? But they have some amazing pieces in foam. And so Grimfrost actually has some foam Viking weapons too that I'm going to order for packs and stuff like that. You want to get a 3D printer sometime? Well, if you get a 3D printer, I can come up with some jobs for you. I need a 3D printed bear head that I can stuff inside my bear skin. Because my bear skin has the head, but it doesn't have the skull. So if you get a printer, you could 3D print me a bear skull, I'd be very appreciative. That would be pretty neat. What are we breaking today? Well, myself. I cut myself on the very first axe. We are opening up the wedding axes. I like the title, Wedding Axes. I think that's a very good title for these. It is a convenient finger, so when I'm going to take the picture like this, well, I'll have someone else take the picture like this. So I knew they were going to be sharp. I knew they were going to put a blade on them. I guess I didn't realize how sharp it was going to be. Because it cut me quick and easy. My children are each going to carry one of these. 10, 12, almost 13 at that time, 13, and 15. Each one is going to have one of these. During the ceremony only. After the ceremony, they're coming back to me. I'm not letting them keep their axes in their rooms. Daddy's gonna hold on to the axes. I don't have any groomsmen watching right now, I don't think. I might, though. So if there's a groomsman watching, you have to tell me, because I have a super secret that you can't know about. So all the bridesmaids and all the groomsmen are going to get to keep their axe and shield. And all the guests are going to get to keep their wooden plates and bowls. You want to use that to cut a steak? I'd probably find a nice way to use it. I can think of some pretty nifty ways to use these. This is axe number 7. There's axe number 8. There's my other items. So everything's in there, so that's good. Axe number 7. These are so fucking beautiful. Each one is just fucking beautiful. The wood smells good. The leather smells good. I'm over here sniffing wood. Wicked's a wood sniffer. When you got wood like this, hell yeah, you're a wood sniffer. And this isn't American wood. This is Swedish wood. I don't know what it is, though. I think it's oak. I'm not a wood expert, so I don't know what it is. I have to look at the description and see if it says what type of wood they use. Ooh, this one. I like the runes on this one. Not too big and in a great, easy to see spot. Look at the runes on that one. It's in a really good spot. So these are all just completely coated in oil. I don't know why. But I do know I don't want all that oil in the sheath. A little bit of oil is not going to be a bad thing. A lot of oil, though. No, thank you. Lady's a little bit nervous with the kids having these. Ooh, that one's got some nicks on the top. I like that. Look at that. It's got some nicks on the top. So lady asked why I didn't buy these from Amazon. And I said, quality, baby. Quality. Those ones you get on Amazon, for one, they're not sharpened. Not that that's a big deal. These are for ceremony, pretty much. But for two, probably all just cast. They're not forged. Oil to keep the blade from rusting. There you go. That makes sense. That makes sense. So wiping it off like I'm doing is good for it. So wipes the excess off. But still leaves enough on there that it keeps it from rusting. Thank you, Smoothies, for letting me know that. It's come all the way from Sweden. They had quite a journey to get here. I'm so happy that they're here. So happy. Well, I also thought about ordering the foam ones for the kids. 'Cause they have some really nice foam axe and foam swords. But, nah. Nah. That'd be cheesy. That'd be lame. Wicked doesn't do cheesy and lame. Wicked does the real shit. If a kid cuts their foot off, kid cuts their foot off. What do you do? They weren't Viking enough, I guess. Disappointment. The wedding is August 7th. It'll be 7 months and 7 days into our 365 stream. If I can get everything set up properly. Kaz with a raid. What up, Kaz? Good timing. I'm just polishing my last axe, sir. What's up? Skull to you, my brother. If we can get the internet set up properly, we will be streaming the wedding. Is the wood Gansfors Birk? I don't know. I really don't know what kind of wood it is. It's a wood from Sweden, so it's a Swedish wood. I think they have different trees. Dude, I live in the Pacific Northwest in the USA. We have pine trees. That's pretty much it. There we go. So axe number 8. Done. Beautiful. The runes on this one are really nice too. They're in a good spot. They're not too big. So, that's all 8. That is 8 beautifully handmade axes. One for each of the bridesmaids and groomsmen for the wedding. Eight axes. That one is digging into my arm. 8 of them. Beautiful axes. Look at that. That's why it was digging into my arm. The blade was not really in the sheath right there, was it? No. No, it was not, Wicked. We need to fix that, don't we? Yes. Yes, we do. Okay. Super duper excited. Now, we have one more thing left to unbox. Oh no, I didn't make these. These came from Grimfrost. Grimfrost is a company that specializes in Viking items. Viking gear, Viking wear. They even supplied weapons to Game of Thrones and Vikings, the History Channel show. No! Fuck. So, what we did today, we unboxed 8 axes that I ordered, honestly, about 2 weeks ago. And to come all the way from Sweden, pretty quick turnaround. Now, Wicked likes his mead. Can I show the sides? No, they're not folded. They're forged. Pounded out. I don't believe they're folded anyways. They're sharp as fuck though. There you go, Scorps. So, one special thing that Wicked is going to be carrying on his hip, and not everyone else is going to get to enjoy. It's still hiding in this box here. My hands are clean enough. I hope. Oh, by the way, I cut myself on them. So Wicked wants to make sure that while he's celebrating, partying, and just having an overall good time, he gets to have his drink. So this, beautiful leather, nice chestnut brown color. What do you guys think this is? It's not an axe holder, although seems like it would work out pretty well for it. Nay, nay. If you took everything else I was saying into consideration, you would know what it is. It's for Wicked's horn. This is their extra large horn. Holds up to 2 liters. Again, everything is custom and handmade. None of this is fake or bullshittery. This is Wicked's new horn. Completely food safe, ready to go. Fits nicely, in theory, in there. I'm gonna have to loosen that up a little bit. But there we go. It's for Wicked's horn. So as we're celebrating and having a good time, that'll be right there. Fucking lighting is terrible. There we go. It'll be right there on the hip. Lower, obviously. I've got to loosen up the holster a touch. In just a moment. Yeah, it's getting there. But this horn, oh, super nice. Super duper nice. I'm definitely going to have to show Lady that. She, I don't think, knew that I was getting the horn. I have a drinking horn mug. I didn't have anything like this. And when I go to conventions, this is going to be something that really wows the people that are there. This will be something that people will talk about. Not just the not just the fact that I'm going to be wearing a frickin' bear hide, going as a berserker from day to day. But when I'm casual, be walking around with a frickin' horn on my side, ready to drink. Oh, 20 bucks, I'm going to spill it at least 2 times. We fill this up with mead. It's $20 says Wicked drops it 2 or 3 times. Alright, we've almost got this as loose as we can get it. It says it holds the extra large. That's the one I ordered. There we go. There we go, all the way down in there. I'm going to show that to Lady. So when I'm ready to drink, I'll have to twist it to get it out and in there so I don't spill it. That's pretty. I likes that. Anyways, that's what I got today from Grimfrost. That was a quite an order. Quite an order. 8 axes, a horn, and a holster for the horn. I'm very happy. So thank you, Grimfrost, for again amazing product. Once again, though, not a sponsor. They did not pay me for this. They did not offer me a discount for this. They did not say, hey, unbox this and we will give you... No, nothing. I placed the order like a standard customer. And I received the order as a standard customer. And I'm just going through the box to see if they left a normal thank you note. They did, okay. And I got just their standard thank you note. Generic. Nothingness. Order form. And my axe. Do not swing the axe carelessly. Even if you are in an area where you can swing it without hitting someone or something, it is dangerous and not recommended. It requires a lot of safety training to safely wield the axe, and one mistake can easily result in an injury. In other words, use care and common sense when handling your axe. This axe is not a toy. Most people, children and adults both, lack respect for historical axes, often viewing them as toys. Do not let anyone handle your axe, giggity, without making sure they are fully understand the potential dangers. Keep away from children at all times. Well, I'm sorry, Grimfrost, that's going to be one I may not be able to do. Maintenance and care. When your axe arrives, your axe comes to you with a coat of oil to protect the blade during transport. You can wipe some of it off with a paper tissue, leaving a thin coat to protect the blade. The Viking cared for his weapon and protected the edge. Even though the steel is strong, the edge will nick when struck against something equally hard. The axe is not designed for banging against objects. The same goes for attempting to chop down a tree with it. If you are going to use it to cut items, you are doing so at your own risk. So it's not an axe to be taken out into the woods and start doing bushcraft with. Rust prevention. Since its natural propensity of carbon steel to rust, you must properly care for the blade. An important feature is to protect the blade from moisture. Do not store it in a damp or humid environment. Would it get wet, wipe it dry carefully and apply a light coat of mineral oil. Repeat the process if you are using the axe before storing it. The shaft is untreated. Treat it with a suitable oil if you want to protect or give it another hue. Trying on another untreated piece of wood first is always a good idea to make sure that you like the results. And then securing the head. Always, always secure your head. Everyone with experience from axes with wooden handles knows that the head will loosen up sooner or later, starting to move around slightly. When that happens, place the axe vertically on a solid surface and hammer the head down the shaft to secure it. Place a wooden block between the hammer and the axe head to keep it from getting ugly dents. You may also have to strike down a new wedge. If your axe head is brass, decorations, carving, or other features below the head preventing it from being hammered down, try striking down the existing wedge a bit using a hammer and a narrow enough tool. You can also strike down the new wedge will take care of business. So basically, the axe, when they put an axe head on, they've got a wedge in there, and that goes in and that spreads the wood out, and that helps to secure everything. But it is a hole that a piece of wood goes into firmly, hopefully, and so it can loosen up over time. I did not see any proper maintenance or care for my horn instructions. That is okay. I know how to take care of that. Congratulations, you are the proud owner of a Viking Age axe. Here are some simple do's and don'ts to help protect your axes and handle it safely. Please read these instructions carefully. So we did. So, axe. Grimfrost axe times 8. Drinking horn XL times 1. Adjustable belt holster times 1. That was our purchase. Quite an amazing purchase. So that was fun. I thought I was going to play some Startropics afterwards, but that unboxing took me an hour. I should have known better. Unboxings always take me forever. So I'm not actually going to stream. So the Startropics that we had down in the bottom, that was there for looks, I guess. I didn't need it. We will stream tomorrow. I do plan on doing an early stream. Lady is actually working early tomorrow, doing coaching. And with that coaching, she can actually, she's not on the phone, so I can talk. So we will probably be doing a little bit of, speed run work tomorrow because we can. And I'm super excited about that. So, again, Grimfrost, not a sponsor, but thank you very much for this. I really do appreciate all the hard work, the craftsmanship, the dedication, everything that you guys do and have with... Why is this not moving? Weird. Everything that you guys do and have with this. It's quite impressive. I'm very happy to have what I have, and I do appreciate it. Wow, there it goes. Now it finally moved. So, let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I do really, really appreciate you all. This was a lot of fun. That was not a typical unboxing. It wasn't video games, so that's different and new for Wicked. We're going to have to figure out exactly where our drinking horn's going to go, and yeah, this is going to be more of a ceremonial drinking horn event kind of thing. We may have to order another one. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Who should we go raid? Do we have anybody streaming right now that we can send a raid to? Let's find out. Jarl of Goats. He's going to be done streaming here in just a minute, actually. Let's go... Let's go raid... Well... Anybody got anybody to raid? Yeah, but Jarl ends his stream. It's a 4-hour stream. And his stream is ending soon. Let me check.
Shreds you.
Oh, yeah, bro.
All right.
Righteous. That's totally tubular.
Okay. Looks like they're in a battle. So let's go ahead and raid them. Because they've got time. Alright, so. That's where we're going. We're going to go raid Jarl. Alright, thank you guys for being here. We're going to Jarl's channel. See you in a bit. Skull, my friends, thank you very much for watching. Wicked Viking here. Taking a moment after the video to give you my appreciation for hanging out through the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the follow button on Twitch. If you're watching this as a rerun over on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe so that way you can catch all these videos. I stream as often as I can. I've got a lot of video games to play, a lot of work to do. I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate you guys coming out here. So one more time, skull to all my friends. I really appreciate you, and we will see you next time. Good night.